Martial Arts Career Presentation, San Sakrif. In the world of martial arts, there are names earned with medals and names forged in fear. The trajectory of the Demon of the North undoubtedly belongs to the latter. His story did not begin in the brightly lit dojos of major cities, but in the harshness of relentless climates, where survival is the only true form of discipline. If you have come to this place, it is because you are seeking real-world martial arts knowledge. I will speak to you based on my experience as a martial artist, but first, I must present my background as a student and the professors who shaped me. I have practiced martial arts since I was 13 years old. Since childhood, I have always practiced discipline, a tool that has carried me far in everything I set out to do and has yielded great results on my path. This is the central foundation of martial arts. Throughout my life, I had many teachers, and all of them taught me something that I applied to both my professional and personal life. Early training and roots. I began practicing ninjutsu informally with the late and honorable sensei instructor Benjamin Feliz, a veteran of the Navy of Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, in 1947. He served as a telegraph operator on Frigate 101 with the rank of Corporal 3rd Class. I also trained under his student, Sensei Instructor Marino Marte, an active karate-do and judokai fighter, a blend of judo and traditional karate, whose masters included instructor Luis Medina of the Wado Ryu School. The Honorable Sensei Marino Marte was also a taekwondo fighter. Advanced disciplines and competition. After finishing my practice and obtaining the rank of Black Belt First Dan, I joined the Wadokai Martial Arts School, which held classes at the Victor Burgos Club with the support of the Karate Federation. The school was led by honorable masters, Sensei Instructor Giovanni Castro, acting as general supervisor and expert in Taekwondo and self-defense, and Sensei Rafael Nunez, my direct teacher and the maximum authority at the club, an expert in kickboxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and Jeet Kune Do, recognized by their respective federations. Both instructors possessed unique and rare qualities. During my time at the Victor Burgos Club, I won multiple competitions, both representing the club in Kumite and independently in other sporting styles such as Taekwondo, Kendo, and boxing. After winning the Inter-Team Kumite Championship, I was recognized as the captain of the Wadokai Youth Karate Team. Subsequently, I received an invitation from instructor Giovanni Castro to participate in Wushu, Kung Fu Sanda, training at the Autonomous University of Santo Domingo, UASD. There, I met Sifu instructor Titan, who was my Wushu instructor. After mastering the knowledge of this new sporting combat system, and thanks to my previous experience, I won first place in the country's first ever Kung Fu Sanda tournament. Transition and specialization. After winning various Kung Fu competitions and following my instructor's departure abroad, I decided to withdraw from that team due to corruption and favoritism, factors far removed from the healthy sporting spirit and a total failure for those who represent the sport. Reuniting with Sensei Giovanni Castro, I undertook training in Kaisendo police self-defense at the Ozama Sports Club Karate-Do School. Classes were taught by the Honorable Sensei Jorge Dominguez, a member of the National Directorate for Drug Control, DNCD, with the rank of Major, alongside instructor Giovanni Castro. The final challenge and retirement. Finally, after concluding my training, I accepted a public challenge from a Taekwondo master known as Sensei Lean, 3rd Dan, whom I defeated. He nearly lost an eye due to one of my strikes. I also sent his best student, known as Carlitos, a red belt, to the hospital with a fractured jaw after he challenged me in an attempt to reclaim his master's honor. Following these events, I decided to retire from martial arts in 2009. Legacy. A trail of opponents who were not only defeated but surpassed psychologically and physically by a force that seems more elemental than human. He is not just a fighter. He is a force of nature that learned to channel the fury of the North into every strike. When he enters the mat, the temperature seems to drop 10 degrees. Special note: to all those who shaped me with their knowledge, I thank you from the bottom of my soul for every minute and hour dedicated to turning me into the person I am now. Thank you very much. I hereby inform you that I no longer require anyone's approval. I have become my own master. I am now a Ronin, and I follow my own path toward strength and power. Understanding the martial arts of my journey. After explaining my trajectory, here is a breakdown of the martial arts mentioned so you can better understand each discipline. Ninjutsu. Ancient Japanese art of warfare tactics, espionage, and survival. It focuses on stealth, the use of unconventional weapons, and adaptability in any dangerous situation. Karate. Originating in Okinawa, Japan, it is the art of the empty hand. It is primarily based on punches, kicks, knee strikes, and blocks using linear and powerful techniques. Jiu-jitsu, a Japanese art centered on unarmed close-quarters combat. Its core principle is to use the opponent's strength against them through throws, joint locks, and strangulations. Taekwondo, of Korean origin, it is renowned for its spectacular leg techniques. It is an Olympic sport that prioritizes fast, high, and spinning kicks. Jeet Kune Do, created by Bruce Lee, it is a philosophy more than a style. It seeks to be like water, eliminating unnecessary movements and adapting directly to the opponent's intent. Kung Fu Sanda, the sporting and full-contact version of Chinese Kung Fu. Combines traditional boxing with kicks and, most distinctively, rapid throws and takedowns. Kendo, the way of the sword. A modern Japanese martial art that uses protective armor and bamboo swords, shurnai, to simulate the duels of the ancient samurai. Combat and defense systems. Police self-defense, a technical tactical system oriented toward the subdual, control, and transport of suspects. It prioritizes the minimum use of force, the use of handcuffs and expandable batons, ensuring the safety of both the officer and the detainee. Boxing, a combat sport focused exclusively on striking with the fists. It utilizes a refined system of footwork, dodging, and high-precision punching within a ring. Deep dive, Wushu Sanda. Wushu Sanda, or simply Sanda, is the full-contact sporting facet of Kung Fu. Unlike forms, Taolu, which are aesthetic and choreographed, Sanda is pure martial effectiveness. Key features. 1. Chinese kickboxing, while often compared to Muay Thai or kickboxing, Sanda is distinct because it combines three fundamental pillars: O striking, T powerful and technical kicks. O boxing, to rapid punches and hand combinations. Takedowns, Shui, this is the biggest difference. Sanda allows for intense throws, sweeps, and wrestling clinches. O2, the 2-second rule in competitive Sanda. If you clinch your opponent, you have approximately 2 seconds to execute a takedown. If you fail, the referee separates the fighters. This forces the projections to be explosive and highly technical. 3. The arena. The Lei Tai. Traditionally, Sanda is fought on the Lei Tai, a raised platform without ropes. One way to score points, or even win the round, is to push the opponent off the platform, adding a crucial tactical element of spatial control. 4. Real-world application. It is considered one of the most complete combat systems for self-defense, as it teaches how to manage all distances, from long-range exchanges to the clinch and close-quarters combat to take the opponent to the ground. The art of modern war. Sport karate versus traditional. Karate. In the pursuit of martial arts mastery, it is imperative to discern between sport and survival. If your goal is personal safeguard and the protection of your loved ones, you must be cautious. Not all modern disciplines are designed for the rigors of the real world. Sport karate, Athletic excellence. This approach is governed by aesthetics and scoring. It is a path of high physical demand under controlled parameters. Focus, physical performance, and competitive success. Methodology, specialization in rapid scoring techniques. Environment, regulated by strict rules to ensure sporting integrity. Purpose, conquest of the podium, improvement of physical condition, and development of tournament tactics. Traditional karate, the forging of character. Here, the art becomes a path for internal refinement and the preservation of health. Focus, spiritual, mental, and physical development. Methodology, practice of ancestral movements to cultivate discipline and self-confidence. Environment, the dojo, a space of respect free from the pressure of sporting victory. Purpose, longevity, mental balance, and a deep connection with the principles of nature. Critical note, although both paths are valuable, the choice of your discipline will determine your ability to respond to a real threat. Choose wisely. Your safety and that of your family depend on it. Warrior maxims, lessons in steel. For those who walk the path of combat, I share these fundamental lessons. 1. On the challenge, if someone incites you to combat to test your skills and you decide to accept, do not seek an exchange, seek absolute resolution. The forcefulness of your response ensures the adversary understands the magnitude of their error and guarantees a respect built on the reality of your power. 2. On doubt, if a rival of value questions your prowess, do not waste words. Invite them to the combat area and let the effectiveness of your technique speak for you. 3. On mastery, repetition is the mother of skill. Constant practice forges the master, and the master embodies perfection. 4. On style, there are no superior martial arts, only individuals capable of raising their art to unsurpassed levels. Strength resides in the man, not in the label. 5. On loyalty, never follow a leader with your eyes closed. Always maintain a critical mind. True mastery is born from the ability to question and discern. 6. On victory, in the heat of the struggle for supremacy, there is no room for hesitation. Whoever challenges you has accepted the consequences. In a world competing for the top, mercy is a luxury the warrior cannot always afford.